to take his properties, including this apartment behind me. Aaron?
I'm Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd.
Hey, Money Mayweather, Floyd, don't think you gonna surprise me with that big tractor trailer with all them cars on it. I done seen your cars. I done seen them.
Reports suggest that Floyd Mayweather has been thrown into a state of concern after claims surfaced that around $42 million in assets were allegedly frozen due to a fraud-related dispute. He maintains that he has fully met his tax obligations, arguing that the situation has been shaped unfairly by biased media coverage. Mayweather has firmly rejected any wrongdoing, saying the allegations are being exaggerated and distorted by inaccurate reporting.
Media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag
Rick Ross, the rapper and businessman, recently threw shade at Floyd Mayweather, joking about how the boxer no longer appears to be showcasing his collection of high-end cars the way he used to. According to Ross, this change in behavior signals a noticeable shift in Mayweather's public display of wealth. The comment was interpreted as a quiet dig at Mayweather's current financial circumstances, implying that his once constant displays of luxury may have slowed down amid ongoing money-related challenges. It also ties back to how Mayweather's long-standing spending habits on expensive cars, jewelry, and properties may have created financial pressure later on. Reports suggest that while he continued to live a lavish lifestyle, he may not have fully accounted for the tax obligations linked to those major purchases, which ultimately contributed to complications with tax authorities.
Mayweather is about to pay $2 billion to purchase a sports team and may never have to pay taxes again. The tax code offers these super wealthy so many methods to erase their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner is going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes will be owed. Who cares then? Because the taxes he was supposed to pay during those years, he's going to take that money, reinvest it for personal profit. See you, Floyd. Hit your boy up if you need help with taxes. My name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand.
Following reports about his financial issues, Mayweather eventually responded by stating that he had already paid $26 million to the IRS. Although this was meant to address the concerns, it ended up sparking even more debate around his situation. Some observers wondered if that amount fully settled what he owes, while others believed his overall tax burden could be larger than what has been publicly acknowledged.
Applies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million.
They just pay him. Like, I don't know why, like, he's mad at the media. It's like, oh, you guys are making things up. No, it's leaked that you asked to pay after this fight. Like, you make all this money. If I was Mayweather, not only would I pay them on time, the IRS, I'd tip them. I'd be like, hey, here's what I owe you. Here's a little bit. Get your woman something nice, all right? How was Christmas for your kids? Oh, you're Jewish? Convert.
Floyd Mayweather's money problems appear to have grown even more complicated due to significant outstanding debts. Reports indicate he owes more than $33 million related to boxer Gervonta Davis, along with additional unpaid obligations tied to dealings in Dubai at the same time. His recent acquisition of a $42 million asset has drawn fresh scrutiny, with many questioning how such a large purchase fits into his current financial picture. Critics argue that continuing to make high-value luxury buys while carrying substantial debt raises concerns about his long-term financial planning and overall spending strategy.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see. But y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you want all these millions?
Reports from individuals linked to Mayweather's business circle suggest that his monthly spending reportedly exceeds what he brings in. His high-end lifestyle, featuring luxury cars, private jets, and expensive real estate, has allegedly placed increasing pressure on his finances. Sources also claim that during periods of enjoying his wealth, tax responsibilities have sometimes been overlooked or not prioritized, contributing to ongoing financial strain.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
I see what you're
say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. Yeah. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem.
Floyd Mayweather has previously made bold statements about his income, including claiming that he earns around $3 million every month. Figures he even suggested surpass those of tech billionaire Bill Gates. However, these remarks have been widely challenged by financial analysts, who consider the claims highly improbable and not aligned with verified earnings data.
Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month.
Within a single week, reports suggest Floyd Mayweather spent approximately $5 million on acquiring properties and adding a new private jet to his collection. This level of spending quickly drew attention, as it sparked doubts about his overall financial stability and intensified discussions around his tax situation. While such luxury purchases may reinforce his public image of wealth, they have also raised growing concerns about the sustainability of his long-term finances.
The con man bought the New York Islanders with fake documents and a fax machine. This is the story of one of the craziest scams in sports history. It all starts with this guy, John Spano Jr. He ran a company called Bison Group in Dallas, Texas. They leased and financed equipment, nothing major, but he was the type of guy to make it seem like they were managing hundreds of millions of dollars. In reality, he was worth less than $5 million, but John always dreamed of being a billionaire, and his way to become one was own a sports team. So in 1995, he positioned himself as a local wealthy businessman and approached the Dallas Stars ownership group as a new potential buyer. The Stars did some basic due diligence and found out that he really didn't have as much money as he was claiming, and then they just dismissed him. So then John tries again, but this time he chooses a brand new franchise, the Florida Panthers. And he actually almost bought the Panthers. But after the owners asked for more thorough financials, the deal fell through. Which brings us to 1996 and the New York Islanders. The owner at the time, John Pickett, was desperate to move the team. He bought the team during a dynasty where they won 4 Stanley Cups in a row during the early 80s. Since then, the team was on a steep decline, losing millions a year. In the early 90s, Pickett tried to sell the team, but every time it fell through. Then out of nowhere, here comes the mysterious business tycoon, John Spano, here to save the franchise. And this time Spano came prepared with fake financial documents, phony businesses, and forged letters of credit to look legit. He said all the right things, he looked the part, and Pickett was so desperate to sell the team, he did for $165 million. And with no one really looking too deep into it, even the NHL approved him. The wild part is, he was given full control of the team without even making a payment. For 4 months, Spano acted as a legit owner, sat in on GM meetings, signed players, traded players, and even took interviews as the owner. However, the lies did catch up to him. Spano misses his first payment and he blames it on the bank. Then he misses a second payment and now everyone starts digging into his life. Turns out he didn't have any money at all. All of his bank statements were fake, and even his financial advisors were just his friends pretending. Once the truth broke, the whole deal was void. Spano was later arrested and sentenced 71 months in federal prison. Now, something like this would never happen today, but it is pretty wild that Spano owned an...
Floyd Mayweather's latest move, reportedly buying multiple buildings in New York City, has sparked surprise among observers. With his financial situation already under scrutiny, many are wondering what motivated these property acquisitions at this point in his career.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright. In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying, like, that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal.
Floyd Mayweather has stated that he bought several buildings in New York City, but those claims have since been questioned. According to investigative reports, the reality may be different from what was presented publicly, with suggestions that his involvement could be limited to partial ownership or investment shares rather than full property ownership.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple...
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100
true.
and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right.
Or if he makes commercial properties out.
These types of inflated claims have only added to the increasing doubts about his business dealings, but at the same time, Mayweather has continued showcasing a highly extravagant lifestyle. During a recent visit to Mexico, he was spotted riding in an armored tank, a striking display that quickly drew public attention. The unusual choice of transportation reinforced his long-standing reputation for dramatic displays of wealth, with many viewing it as more about spectacle and image than practicality.
Viva Mexico! See you now. See?
Floyd Mayweather is widely recognized for his massive lineup of high-end vehicles, often highlighting them across his social media platforms whenever he adds something new to his collection.
When you're the best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them the
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give them the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. 1 of 60. This is a 1 of 1 spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Beyond cars and private jets, Floyd Mayweather is also known for an impressive lineup of luxury watches. He often shares images of these high-end timepieces on social media, adding another layer to his public image of extravagance and wealth.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Floyd Mayweather's business style has frequently faced criticism, with some saying he focuses more on profit than on ethical considerations. His involvement in various ventures, regardless of how questionable they may appear to others, has led to concerns about the strength and transparency of his financial judgment.
I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. I have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're gonna make.
Floyd Mayweather's past includes various legal complications, many of which are linked to financial matters. He has previously served jail time, and his interactions with the legal system have often been described as complicated. Despite his significant wealth, he has also spoken about how fame and money have impacted his personal freedom, Over the years, his financial background has been surrounded by allegations involving questionable business dealings and disputes over unpaid obligations, including tax-related concerns. Some reports have also referenced past controversies tied to alleged scams or unpaid earnings. Additionally, there have been claims circulating about an incident in Dubai involving disputes over luxury jewelry purchases and unresolved payments, which further added to the ongoing scrutiny around his financial affairs.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started.
Public opinion regarding Mayweather's financial behavior remains heavily influenced by his past controversies. Although he presents himself as a successful entrepreneur, many critics argue that his focus appears to lean more toward immediate profits rather than long-term financial planning. Concerns have also been raised about some of his dealings with associates, partners, and supporters, with observers suggesting that his wealth is often presented more as a display of luxury than as evidence of structured financial management. As various disputes and allegations continue to surface, his reputation as a consistently successful financial figure remains a subject of ongoing debate among the public.
AKA Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
And that brings today's video to a close. Make sure you stick around for the next one.